Hello everyone, today we are going to be going over a brand new magical island that is supposedly coming this week. Now we have had some teasers so far for this brand new magical island, and it completely took me off guard that this was actually for a magical island, and it didn't quite hit my brain exactly until we got the latest teaser for it, with that having Frumble on it. So anyway, let's delve straight in. So first of all, our first teaser comes from Sona being released on Water Island. In the background, we can see Stog hiding away over there. Now, not only does this show Stog in the teaser, but it also hints at the water element being included on the magical island itself, because we have obviously Stog on Water Island, don't we? So it hints again at Frumble's elements, as Frumble's elements include Stog's elements and the water element, with them elements being rock and fire from Stog, and then also the water element, which is included in the teaser, basically from the teaser actually taking place on Water Island. So far, each magical island has had a brand new fire triple elemental on it, so it would make sense for us to have Frumble or Souza next, and of course Stog includes Frumble's elements, so naturally Frumble is the one that is going to come to this island supposedly. Anyway, then again, we also saw Stog on the Rare Patillo teaser, and whilst this isn't exactly hinting at what exactly could be included on the magical island, I think it's important to point out here that Stog is in an area with the fire elementals, and they're probably gathering up here the fire elementals perhaps that are going to be on the new magical island, and I think this is a search that is being led by Stog to find the next magical monsters perhaps on the next magical island, and perhaps Stog is going to have something to do with the trailer that may release for it perhaps, but again, that's something off topic and it's something that we will discuss later on. And then we also saw Stog on the Dawn of Fire sale, which is going on right now for Frumble. Now Stog is in the picture here. Now the height difference here is absolutely unreal if you think about it. Let me show you. Here we go. Look at that. Look at how small Stog is. I mean, I know it's baby Stog, but come on, that height difference though. So Stog once again here is hinting at the fact that Frumble is going to be definitely included on the next magical island. I was a bit unsure whether all this was hinting at a magical island, but now I am 100% sure in my mind that it is indeed hinting at a magical island. They've done too much now. They've hinted at it too much, and I was a bit curious at the start, and honestly, even from the extravaganza trailer, it was almost hinting at something else coming, and all of this comes together and formulates the fact that we will be getting a brand new magical island very soon. Now, Stog, again, will be likely to discover the island itself, more than likely in the trailer, because Stog is being featured in all of these teasers for the next magical island, so I think it's right, really, for Stog to be the one to actually discover the next magical island going from that. It's likely that Stog has been patrolling around, going after the fire elementals that are going to be included on this island, going after the naturals, trying to work out where exactly the island actually is itself as well. So I think Stog is definitely the monster behind all this. We've seen them in all the teasers, and it's evident that they are involved in the discovery of the actual island itself. The actual magical island will include Frumble. Now, ever since Souza, I have just known that the Cave Island, magical island based island will include Souza, because that just makes sense to me. I don't think Souza would be on Party Island. I think that would be a missed opportunity right there. Not that it wouldn't be cool if Souza was, I just never saw that happening. I felt like Souza was more of a natural fit for the Cave Island themed magical islands. If you're wondering what I'm meaning by Cave Island or Party Island themed islands, Cave Island and Party Island are outer islands in Dawn of Fire, and all of the outer islands in Dawn of Fire are what are inspiring the actual magical islands themselves, and the magical islands actually are in the exact same position as what the outer islands were in Dawn of Fire. So of course there are loose similarities between the magical islands and the outer islands that are being made. Now, from the extravaganza trailer, Blabbit was trying to find a glubber the entire trailer. Now, I was going to make a theory about that because I felt like it was too much at the time, and I felt as though it was too much hinting and as though it was pointing towards a potential magical island as well. If you think about how magical islands are based around outer islands, it just made sense that the next magical island, if it was going to be a Party Island-esque one, it was going to actually include a glubber. I thought that would be really cool in comparison to a Water Island skin, but I didn't want to get you guys too hyped up, so I kind of just kept quiet about that. I even mentioned how I got theories about it, and I was thinking maybe I'll make a video, maybe I won't, but it turned out I decided not to, because I thought I don't want to hype you guys up. But anyway, it turns out that it was actually the case, going off of all the hints that we have so far, so that is pretty wild. Rumble will definitely be a better fit for a Party Island-esque island, I believe, so I'm glad that Souza isn't coming yet, seeing seeing as though they're choosing to do the Party Island one first. The idea of having a glubber on an island inside the original game is so epic itself as well, and I'm really excited to see what exactly a glubber may look like in the original game, because it's not going to look like in Dawn of Fire like it does. It's going to look completely different. It's going to be in the traditional style that we know. So it's going to be interesting to find out what exactly a glubber does look like. As well, you've got to think about, like, glubbers might have advanced by now. The glubber that we see in the original game might look completely different to the one in Dawn of Fire just because of evolution. We've seen the monsters change through time, haven't we, with the continent? Obviously, they haven't really changed from the Outer Islands to the original game, but if you think about it, a lot of time has probably passed since Dawn of Fire, so it would be cool perhaps if the glubber changed along with time perhaps as well. I think that would be a cool idea that they could follow up. The actual monsters themselves from Frumble we know are going to be Noggin, Kana, Toejammer, Fangler, Flog, and 8 magical monsters. The magical monsters look like they will mainly be instrumentalists, unfortunately, as there is only one instrumental monster not counting magicals, with that being Noggin, which is sort of unfortunate because Fairy Island just showed me personally how cool other vocal monsters could be, and I just want to see more vocals, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'm really excited for this new magical island, but I just thought it would have been cool if we could have got more vocal magical monsters, but I'm sure they'll come later on the next magical island anyway, which is probably going to be the final one, so that's fine. I love Hippity Hop. Hippity Hop is my favourite Fairy Island monster, and then obviously, as you all know, Tapricorn is my favourite Psychic Island monster. They're an instrumentalist though, aren't they? So I am looking forward to seeing more vocal magical monsters and seeing what they may look like, what they sound like. I'm sure we'll get one or two on this next island, but just judging from the amount of vocalists we have already, it doesn't really give them much opportunity to add any more vocalists. The actual element for the magical island, I believe, is going to be Party Island themed just because of the island itself and what it's going to be based around, and it's probably going to have a glubber on it. We're far too much hinting that, like I've said previously, for that not to be developed on, and I feel like that is 100% going to be a magical island just because of all the hinting that was going on in the trailer. The critter as well for the magical island is likely going to be the one from the Extravaganza trailer. However, it could be a new one, as it looked like Fishy didn't really know about the glubbers which Blabbit talked about when Blabbit was trying to find the glubber, so it looks like the critter may be for the Water Island skin. That is probably going to come with the update for the magical island as well. Thought I'd bring up as well that the update for Extravaganza hasn't actually released. Now that is indicating to me that of course they were saving the update, as we all know now, for the new magical island that will supposedly be coming. And I imagine they'll bring out the Water Island skin as well, just to tie in with the Extravaganza event like they did for the Season of Love event previously with the Giga Cheap Nest Island skins. I really do think we're going to get the Water Island skin with this update, and I don't think we're going to be getting anything else. I think we're going to get the magical island and the skin, and I think that will be it in terms of other new content that we'll get with this update. Obviously, a magical island is absolutely mind-blowing itself, and I would take that and be happy, but I do think that we are going to get the Water Island skin too as well, because obviously they aren't going to save it till later. It's a perfect opportunity to release it with it being Extravaganza, isn't it? Now, the magical monsters that we will see will be Party Island themed, I believe. They're going to be aquatic creatures, I believe. We're perhaps looking at creatures like a turtle or a shark or a dolphin or, you know, something like that. Previously, in my other video, I didn't mention Pummel as being a shark monster. I apologize to you. I know I got loads of comments about that. Okay, we don't need to make jokes about it. I do know that Pummel exists, okay, guys, but unfortunately, when there is so many monsters in a game, you can easily forget one or two monsters when you're making a video, okay? So in the future, if I do forget about something, let's act civil about it, because it did kind of hurt me, and I didn't really like that people were making fun of that fact. So I would just prefer you guys if you could be like, oh, there's Pummel too, you forgot about it, not like, oh, Pummel sits there and is sad and stuff. I would prefer it if you guys were civil about things and didn't act that way, because that did annoy me a bit, to be honest. So please just consider what you're saying in the comments, because sometimes it can be a bit hurtful, and think about what you're saying to others as well, like not not just me. Like, obviously, I'm not that bothered about the comment, but it wasn't very nice. But obviously, think about other people that you're replying to in the comments as well. We're all a community and we all have to act together. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. So as for the release of the Magical Island, I believe they will release on Wednesday, the typical update day that we have on my Singing Monsters. I believe it's going to have a teaser as well tomorrow for it, and I believe the teaser is going to tie into the premiere that will likely be happening on Wednesday. I highly doubt, in fact, that we will go down the route of not having a trailer for a Magical Island. No way would they release an island without a trailer. That would just dampen things down. And it's just part of the experience, isn't it? So I really feel like they are going to have a premiere on Wednesday, even though we literally only just got one. Of course, the coronavirus could have had an impact on the update though, and it could mean that perhaps we could be looking at the premiere not happening this time around for this particular island, but I don't know. I feel like they will have something planned and some kind of premiere, even if it's just like the Psychic Island montage, which was completely cool, but perhaps it's something like that, just showing off the monsters or something. Otherwise, I feel like it would be a missed opportunity. Anyway, guys, I will see you on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, actually, isn't it? I will see you on Tuesday, guys, where we will be discussing the teaser that will likely release tomorrow. I will see you later, guys. Bye. Just a quick update from me before the video ends. So just quickly, on social media, there has actually just been released a teaser featuring Frumble, and in the corner we see Stog and also Toejammer and Noggin looking towards Frumble. So again, this is hinting at the next Magical Island. So it's again something else that we can add to our teaser bank for things that are teasing the upcoming Magical Island, guys. Anyway, for real this time, bye!